Hey friends, are you a man or a woman over the age of 50 who is experiencing hair loss? And of course, we can experience this at any age, particularly like after pregnancy. Even young people experience balding and thinning hair. Have you taken a shower and you just feel like you're pulling out so much hair and there's a lot of hair in the drain? I am going to show you in this video an easy, inexpensive herbal supplement and oils that you can use that you're going to transform your hair and just see amazing results in a very, very short period of time. I am Casey Ann Reynolds. I am a wellness coach. I specialize in longevity, helping people to look and feel 20 years younger. So subscribe to my channels. I'm going to be creating a whole video series on hormonal imbalances and how we can correct those to look and feel 20 years younger and our absolute best. Well, what I'm going to be using is pumpkin seed oil. This is scientifically proven to grow your hair back in thicker and fuller. And I'm going to massage that in my roots. I'm going to use some latex gloves because there's possibility that it can stain your nails. I would be a little careful if you have very bleached processed hair, that sometimes it can leave a little stain on your hair. So you might want to just play around with a spot that's not so obvious before you just really get that into your scalp. And then I'm going to rub the this castor oil with rosemary, and I'm going to rub that onto the ends and massage it all the way up. I'm going to do this and leave it on my hair for about 20 minutes before I shower it off, or you could leave it on overnight. Also, you may want to mix the castor oil in with just some coconut oil if it's a little bit too thick to really rub into your hair. It's good for all hair types. I have very curly hair, but you could use it on straight hair or any ethnicity. I also take seed capsules. I've noticed that they've caused my hair to grow in amazingly thick. I'm going to show you the before and after pictures of just how straggly and awful my hair was. I had hair extensions and I took them out and it was just, you know, I felt almost bald. So I'm going to show you the amazing difference just in 6 weeks time. And then omega-3 fish oil plus D3 is also going to be something that's really going to help your hair. But keep watching to the end of the video because there's one secret food that if you eat on a daily basis, you are just going to see an amazing difference in your hair. Alrighty, so I'm going to just put on this little latex glove because, like I said, the pumpkin seed oil is brown and it can stain your fingernails. So just want to be a little bit careful about that. As I'm doing this, I am going to wash my hair. I personally do wash my hair every day. I've done a lot of research, watching a lot of videos. I am not a dermatologist, I'm not a doctor, I'm a teacher. I teach middle school. I've been teaching middle school for 20 years. So my job as a teacher is to take a complex topic and make it simple, easy peasy. So that's what I'm planning to do for y'all. So anyhow, I just use very inexpensive shampoo, but I do love this brand. I get it at Dollar General and it's just the volumizing fiber fill. If you have thin hair like me, you need to make sure you're washing your hair every day, and you also want to make sure that you're using a volumizing shampoo because if the shampoo is too heavy in conditioning, that can also weigh your hair down. So anywho, I've just got this pumpkin seed oil and I'm just going to take a dropper full like that, and you see where it's a little bit brown, right? And I'm going to just rub it and just kind of rub it onto my scalp. Another thing you absolutely want to avoid is using any heat on your hair. And if you watch this video, I'm going to show you this very cool technique that I've learned to air dry your hair so it looks amazing and beautiful, and then you don't damage it with heat. That's one thing you don't want to do. The other thing you don't want to do is use any sort of brush or comb on your hair. So this is something I have been experimenting with, to just use my fingers, only my fingers, and I do use a very wide tooth comb to gently detangle when it's wet. But anytime you use a brush, anytime you use a tool on your hair, anytime you use heat on your hair, you are going to cause damage. And also as we get older, friends, I know I've seen a lot of people out there that just really want to pretend that they're still 20 or 30 and they overly process their hair. Too much bleaching, too much straightening in particular, extremely damaging to your hair. So you may want to, as we get older, to back off of that severe processing. I know it looks lovely on those young people, but you're going to damage your hair and then eventually have a lot of hair loss. Alrighty, so I have rubbed that in. I'm gonna take this brush, this bristle hair brush, and I'm just going to massage my scalp a little bit, and that feels just like so good. And what you're trying to do there is get the blood vessels flowing into your scalp. Then I'm going to take the castor oil. My hair is very, very fine, so I don't need to mix it in with the coconut oil, but if you have a thick head of hair, definitely that's gonna be a better option for you to really get that castor oil all the way through your hair. And so just kind of, it's a very, very thick oil, so you're basically just kind of placing it on the ends of your roots. Alrighty. Just kind of rubbing it through. Again, I'm not using any sort of brush. I'm just doing a nice little scalp massage and just getting that all the way through my hair. Alrighty, so if I'm going to sleep with this, which I often do, I'm just gonna twist it and put it in a soft little ponytail holder and just wrap it up there and sleep with it that way. Or I just set it on my hair in the morning for about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna go wash it off and show you this really cool way of styling your hair so it looks absolutely beautiful without using any tools or any heat whatsoever. Alrighty, I am back. I washed and conditioned my hair, and then I towel dried it, and it's been drying for about 20 minutes. I don't have a huge amount of hair, so my hair will dry completely in 45 minutes. So this makes my morning routine very easy peasy. If I'm in a hurry, I can just finish this process in the car. So I just comb it once to get any tangles out with a wide tooth comb, and this is going to be the only time I will ever use a tool on my hair. So no longer am I getting huge clumps of hair like I used to, which honestly, that was a bit terrifying, because I do feel that women, and I'm sure men maybe feel that pressure too, that we all have to have this kind of cookie cutter hair. Has to be a perfect blowout, has to be bleach blonde, and lots of highlights. And it, unfortunately, for 99% of people, as we get older, that type of hairstyle is going to cause a tremendous amount of damage. And then eventually you're mid-50s, 60s, and you're just left with a head full of damaged hair and unfortunately losing a lot of hair. So this is much more natural, and I think we have to embrace our natural hair as we get older. Alrighty, I just picked up an assortment of products. I personally just buy these at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I'm going to use a leave-in conditioner. This just happens to be keratin protein leave-in conditioner by Hask. And I'm just gonna spray a couple of sprays and experiment with these products. I like to use all four. You may find it's a little bit too heavy for your hair. So I'm just gonna show you the 4 products that I use. I have parted my hair down the middle. I do find that tends to be a little bit more youthful, and that is how my hair is gonna dry. So however you want your hair to dry, go ahead and do that part. And I've pulled all of it up front. As you can tell, I have baby fine hair and I do not have a head full of hair, but this process is just gonna make my hair just go nice and poof and curly. All right, so I've used that. And then I went ahead and I am going to use this curl cream. I have about 5 different types of curl cream. This is Argan Magic. Just do not go heavy on the curl cream. That's the only thing I would suggest not to go real heavy with is the curl cream, because that sometimes can leave your hair just feeling a little bit sticky. Just want to make sure with the curl cream that you mostly say 15 minutes. Alrighty. This is the only product that I use that's expensive. It's the B&B Thickening Go Big Plumping Treatment. This is the one I kind of really do like and don't generally substitute, but I'm sure you could substitute any sort of thickening spray. This one is going to go more, alrighty. This one I experiment with, and I'm not going to use it right now, is you can use this on your hair. It's just a Moroccan sea salt spray. There's a million different sea salt sprays. This one just happened to be $6. I ordered it on Amazon. You can spray it on your hair wet, or you can spray. As my hair is drying, I'm gonna go through my morning routine or afternoon routine or whatever time you go to work, and I'm just gonna keep scrunching my hair, scrunching my dick straight. This may not work as well for you. You may just have to let your hair just air dry, and then you may need to use just a quick minute or two with, and I will have to say, absolute full disclosure, I can leave it air dry and it can look absolutely lovely, but I do like to go with a very small, teeny little 1/4 inch curling iron and just do a couple very fast little curls. Hey guys, I am back, and this is what my hair looked like. 45 minutes of air drying. I've just been scrunching it with my fingers, making it just look all beach wavy. It's so soft, it's so pretty. This has been a miracle. 6 weeks ago, it was all scraggly. It looked like I had practically no hair, and it was really damaged from some hair extensions I had put in. My hair's grown a lot using that pumpkin seed oil. It's grown about 2 inches. And also I'm noticing that I'm not going gray as quickly. I'm not terribly gray, but I'm noticing that I'm not having to do much touch-ups on my roots. This is pretty much my natural color, just with a little teeny bit of highlights that the hairdresser did. Anyhow, so during the day, I just scrunch and I do a little salt spray as needed, or a little curl cream. Even I can put my head underneath the hairdryer in the bathroom if I really want to refluff it up and look a little bit fresher. Anyhow, I love having natural hair. I really encourage you to get back to your natural hair. It's gonna look younger, softer. It's gonna make you look 20 years younger. But there is another video on the Mediterranean keto diet that's scientifically proven to make you look 20 years younger, reduce your heart disease risk, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and really and truly just make you feel like a young pup again.